All right. Hey. Yep. It's Coach Rashid, and I am here. Man, it's a late night. I've been working so much trying to push out some information that I think is critical. I mean, absolutely critical to the success of your 2023. As you may know, I am a certified coach and I'm a crypto enthusiast, a crypto investor. Um, and I really cherish the times that I have when I am, helping and coaching and consulting with others that are interested in this space, but interested in quality platforms. I've been on the Leverage Show a couple of times. It's exciting, when you get an opportunity to converse with like-minded people, when you have an opportunity to talk about, just freely talk about, the different plays, the different um, programs and platforms and, all those things, because there are so many of us out here that are trying to help people get the best programs, not just any program. Every day there's a new program that comes up, but it's not every day you get a quality program, a quality platform, or a quality, really project within the industry. Because there's a lot of programs that are good. They may not be, real good quality, but they're good enough to pass for a while and let you earn a little bit. And then maybe they go away for whatever reason. I'm not going to get into all of those things on this one. Look, I don't want to spend a lot of time, going over some of the context and the background and all that good stuff. I think you all know by now what I'm about and a lot of the things that I talk about. Right now, I'm still, having to have these conversations pretty much raw because I don't have all my editing and my software and all that. I'm using my phone for pretty much everything. And and I'm just gonna lay it out. I have something that is explosive, something that is phenomenal, right? You all may understand this space. Some people understand certain areas better than I do. You have the hold, hold, however you want to put it. You buy some crypto tokens, coins, NFTs, anything like that, and you hold it, and you just hope that the price goes up, or you actually study the space like I do and others, and you pick one and you hold it in. Hey, when the price goes up, you're excited. Well, that's one thing. Then you have the other areas of trading. Trading is the most popular because trading is synonymous with the stock market, the forex market, which is the absolute largest trade market out there, and you have the crypto market. You have other things like commodities with the gold and things like that. But gold usually is associated with pairs on the forex market, and so it's kind of drifted into that space. But the U.S., 300 in the Nasdaq. I mean, there are some others that have become very popular as well. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about something. I mean, I'm so serious about this. It's just incredible, and that's why I want to take this time because I couldn't even sleep, man. I was like, I have got to talk to my audience about this because this is so just amazing. So think about this for a second. We already have super plays. We got super amazing platforms that are doing excellent, right? And I've talked about all those. I mean, it's been almost a year now, and we've just been winning. There's been some things come and go, but they didn't affect the primary sources. And those primary sources have been running, some 11 months, some close to 12. I got some that's running for 2 years. I mean, really, I don't sit here and try to give you my resume and like that. But I want you to know that when I'm talking to you about this today, it's because this is something that I did not have in my portfolio. And one of the exciting things about what's happened in my particular, arena, in my environment, in my passive income journey, it's been amazing that I have been getting new plays that were not in my portfolio before. That's what's, I mean, think about that for a second. Every day something comes out and they're all similar to each other. It's either a trading platform or a trading platform, another PAM account, another Forex broker, another crypto, trading platform. I mean, this is the constant, right? So we see that all the time. And so a lot of times I look at what I already have and I'm like, that's really not attractive because if I already have some good ones, why do I need to add more of those? Right. Some people just want to keep making more money. That's fine. But I'm good with what I got because it's working. So I like my time, a quality time with my family. So I'm not going to keep adding and adding, adding because, you know, it starts to become active instead of passive, and that becomes a nuisance. Network marketing was something that I did in the past, and I only want one active platform, one that I actually, do presentations on a constant basis, do coaching, mentoring, and training. I just want, but the rest of them, 5, 10, passive, straight passive, and so while I do have, I mean, all this stuff happened in the last year, right? I've been in this for a few years, but it didn't really blossom until this past year. And it's just been phenomenal. I mean, I'm getting contact about, hey, promoting different plays. And most of them, I don't do that because I want to do it because I believe in the program, not because somebody's paying me to believe in the program. So I don't do a lot of that, but I have been approached by it, and some I've looked at really serious and really tried to figure out if they're real or if they're not real and all that. But at the end of the day, I have too many going on that I don't need to do those type of things. Some they want to pay you 2,000 up to 4,000 for a video, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, no, I'm good. I like kind of the way I do it. Keeps me honest, keeps things, quality. So what we're here for right now though is, I've added things that are crypto focused, period, right? Everything has to have a crypto element. Now, that doesn't mean they're trading crypto. That don't mean that they're using it in any form or fashion except for deposit and return. But in the plays that I have, in the projects and the platforms that I have, they're all different. And so when I talk about diversification, it's because these are different types of platforms, programs, or projects within my portfolio, within my reach. And that's what makes it special. And if you look at a lot of them out there, a lot of people have the same types of programs. A lot of people will have a different Forex or crypto trading platform. You will see every week they have a different trading platform that pops up and they promote that no matter if they're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or IG, wherever they are, WhatsApp. I mean, it is a constant barrage of trading platforms. Believe me, I get hit with them all the time, but I only have a few. But here's what the beauty of it is. I have one that's probably the highest producing, and it is not trading at all. And then the next producing is trading in gold, right? It's a private play. And then I have another one that's a private play that is doing phenomenal because the trader is phenomenal. But that one has some additional oil and gas, investments in that as well. But hey, these are things that you got to contact me directly. They want no promotions. I mean, I can't even go out there and do no type of videos. So that's why I'm just kind of letting you know that there are private plays that I have that I would love for you to come on board. If you're out there, if I'm reaching you this time, I've reached out many times, but if I'm reaching you this time, then definitely get in touch with me because these things are awesome. I got one right now that it was initially a much higher buy-in. I'm talking a much higher buy-in. We got in early, boom, we took care of business. It was returning about 30% a month, like crazy, right? And then went into phase two, and they decided that they wanted to give people a chance to come on in and help, build up the fund so they can have to get the better trade results and everything. And so right now, let me tell you this, this is not the main topic, but because I want you to know that I have a few private plays. I mean, it's just amazing how they keep coming. And it is a beautiful thing because they just keep running and running and running. I mean, just really, really I make more on my, private plays, my private projects, things like that, private investments, than I do on my regular job. I mean, it's phenomenal. And I do make six figures on my regular job. So think about that. I have, and I'm thinking about doing a video maybe later on to talk about how I make more with, my private investments and things like that than I do, my regular job. So here's what's really cool. That one, I definitely look. If you're listening to me for the first time and you're looking for something special, private, you don't have to deal with a lot of, rigmarole and a lot of people on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Get in touch with me. I'm telling you, got something that's phenomenal, right? And it's got additional things that they're adding to the society, in the community, right? We are in such a beautiful position, and I want you to be part of that. But what I really want you to be part of is what I'm about to tell you about now. I didn't have this in my portfolio. I looked around. I listened to others talk about it. I was on the Lambo Drew, the Leverage Show. If you don't know, you need to check it out. Get on that. Every Tuesday, Thursday, he got Financial Fridays. Just powerful stuff, right? So I just want, hopefully that didn't mess up too much. I have some problems with my Zoom sometime. Hold on, let me check it. Let me make sure everything is good. One second. Let me do. Okay, hopefully that's still good. All right, so yeah, the Leverage Show. You got to check it out. Just go to YouTube, hit search Leverage Show, Lambo Drew, and you'll be able to get that schedule. Tuesday, Thursdays. He's always got some entrepreneurs come on. You got some folks that made it big. Some folks like myself just doing good things out there for the community, making sure that people get quality programs and making sure they're getting coached and consulting on how to move in this space and not be taken advantage of. My goal is to maneuver around those Ponzi's in order to get you to the quality platform so you can win. And that's what I've been doing. And that's what I'll be continuing to do for my community. You can find me on Telegram on the Passive Income Pros. I have broken it out into subtopics so you can find whatever you're looking for pretty easy now. Really, really good stuff. But here's what I got for you right now. So while I'm watching the Leverage Show, and he's got on Passive Income Croc and Jay Ford and BOJ, CPMD. I mean, all these cats are on there, right? So one of them early on was talking about where you can, and a friend of mine actually, Greg Profits on IG. He's always over in Dubai and all these places, but he's always, talked about, getting you, 200, 300, 600,000, of funds, for trading. And basically getting people to put up this kind of money while you just pay a small fee. And I didn't understand what he was doing, but I wasn't into trading, so it didn't matter to me. I just give me a bot and I'm good. So I'm sitting here and I see him all the time saying, you want a funded account, I can get you, 100,000, I get you 600,000. I'm like, what is he doing? But like I said, I didn't want to be trading, so I didn't pay much mind. But then I started hearing about it. Like I said, on Leverage Show, he had some guests, they talked about it. Then I was in Telegram groups and they talked about it, watched some videos about it. And so I did some research on that. Been researching it for a while, but every time I come across these type of, platforms, they always had something negative associated with it, whereas people, they were losing and it didn't work. And then, so I followed one, actually it was a guy. We've been in, some programs before, and I'm doing fine, right? So I'm not looking to join something else. And so I was on Facebook and I got, this notification about this new opportunity. And, like I said, it happens so often that I just kind of blow it off. But on this time, I saw it, it says something new. Okay. So it was something about, using other people's money right? They're putting up the money, you're trading, and you get to make, the lion's share. And anyway, so I saw this and it kind of caught my attention. And so I started looking at that. And when the guy got to some of it, and I said, oh man, that's, I've seen that before. I'm not gonna waste my time. And so I turn off. Funny thing, about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks later, another person hit me up about it. Now, I didn't know this guy real well, but we've been in other programs. I knew the name. We've talked before. So, I responded. And when he gave me all the details, I said, well, I think I heard this before, and I've been researching it. And I said, man, I'm just not getting a warm fuzzy on this one. So anyway, he hit me back, and it just depends on how the person responds. When I say I'm not interested, or if I say, it's not for me or something like that, what's the response? Now, it depends on where I'm at that moment, right? And at that moment, um, I really was serious. Like, no, it's not going to work for me. And I'll, thank you, but I'm happy you're doing well. So anyway, I'm looking, and I always review, what I type. So I went back and I said, he sent me like a whole list, and he sent me 2 or 3 videos, a Zoom call from the owner and the founder. He says, hey, we can set up a Zoom for your team, with the founder, no problem. They're getting started. They want to make sure they connect with the right people. I was like, okay, I like the way that he never came back as if he was offended or if he, felt bad or whatever. He just told me the information. He was like, hey, if you're not interested, I understand, blah, blah, blah. And just, I thought that was really, professional. And so I decided to read everything that he sent me. And I read the whole thing. And there was 2 videos. There was one that was a Zoom Q&A. So I went on and opened it up and I started watching. And the guy that was moderating was the guy that had sent me an invitation about 2 weeks before. And I said, oh my goodness. So when things like that happen, then I decide I need to take a look at this, because this is the universe telling me this is your second chance, right? So that might be a good thing. We don't know, but it might be. So I looked at it again and I went through the whole thing. And I'm gonna tell you, when he first said, 2 to 4% a month, I was like, come on, I'm not even trying to hear that, right? It was just zero. And so, didn't really want to hear anything else. But I told myself, listen and listen to the whole Q&A. So he asked questions, the guy responded. And what I come to find out, when he talked about having a funded account and it's not your money, I was like, wait a minute, okay, this is interesting. So that 2 to 4% is off of 100,000, 200,000, up to 600,000. And I said, wait a minute. So you only have to pay a small amount in order for them to pass the challenge. So here's what I was blown away with. I've been looking into this, but I didn't understand the different moving parts. And since it just didn't pan out for me when I was looking and the information came back and the people that I was following, they were mad because they just had bad experiences. I said, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone. But then this came back twice. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to pay attention. So while I'm watching and listening, I'm getting the full picture now. So you pay a small fee, small fee, less than $2,500, small fee. And you can get $200,000 account of the firm that wants you to trade for them. But the middleman that's running this program already figured out how to pass the challenges or pass the test. And so they pass the test because the firm wants people that can win. The firm wants people that are real traders that can make money for them, right? That's what they do, right? Back in the day, they got the best traders off of Wall Street or whatever, had them trading for them. But nowadays, they're like, look, if you use a bot and it works, great. We don't care. We just want you to be able to pass the test. If you pass the test, then we'll bring you on to trading. If you can do it at a high level, then we'll give you, 2, 4, 600,000, whatever, So that was kind of the thing that I learned. So they got deals with various different proprietary firms. These proprietary firms are actual agencies that will they do trading in order to raise funds, right, for their companies and their clients. And they just need to have the right traders that can make money. Well, this particular gentleman has been trading for about 5.5, something like that, five or so years, and was pretty good at it. Then he, met with a partner that had about 10 years of experience, but he started to do more of the bots, what they call EAs, right? Expert advisors. And so these bots and this AI, they started to work on it, and they, with trial and error, right? They didn't win at the beginning, but over time, they were able to win. And they were able to figure out how to win every single prop challenge that came up. And so they were working with these firms, one or two at the beginning, and they would say, hey, look, you need, within 5 days, you get to, trade on this account, demo account. And hey, if your bot, masters it, we don't care. As long as you can win, we're good. As long as you have less than 5% drawdown, as long as you can, meet the targets, we're good. And they kept winning and winning and winning. And so after, I think he said about 6 months or so, and they, had people that were family, friends, and they were like, man, how are you guys doing this? I mean, they just started seeing that these guys were making a lot of money. And they said, can you help us out? And they were like, sure. And so they wouldn't charge, family, whatever, they already in. And they were getting, 600,000, whatever, just multiple accounts like that, right? And so after they pretty much got a flow, they said, wow, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and start a business and invite people in? And that's what they did, right? And so these guys got a track record. So within about 3 weeks' time, 3 or 4 weeks, he said, they have over 500 clients. They have never lost a challenge, 100% pass rate on the challenge. And the challenge is a test that the prop firm gives them. In that test, within a week, then they have phase 2. They do 2 weeks. As long as they pass it, they can get whatever they ask for. So if you ask for 200,000, then they're giving that 200,000. And most of the firms that they work with, they can, scale that up to 600,000. So these guys have mastered the passing of the exam, and they trade the account for you. Now, here's the beauty of it. I'm going to tell you exactly, because I don't have time to play. And I'm doing this because I am absolutely serious about the success of me and you. These guys have 100% pass rate. Okay, that's the first thing. So when you go to their site, you can watch the video. I want you to watch the Zoom call so you can get all the information, because I'm not the expert on this. They are. All I know is passive. Passive means if I deposit some money, then I expect a return. That's it. That's passive. So I don't need to know all the details, but I know enough. That's why it took me so long to get here. I know enough to tell you this. This is absolutely critical if you really are serious about passive income, because you're not going to make a whole lot of money at one time, but what you're going to do is be able to scale up and scale up. So you can take one account. Here's what they do. To pass the exam and manage your account, you pay them either $1,500 or $2,500, right? It's going to go up to $2,000 and $3,000 by April 3rd, by the way, which is like one day. I just got in, so I'm sorry. This is the best I could do. But for people that are serious, it's all good, because you can make this happen. So right now, until the end of April 3rd, which is Monday, they've given us till Monday evening, midnight, Eastern Standard Time, to get in on this current pricing right now, which is crazy. So with the pricing, what I came up with was, if you have a $200,000 account, you pay $2,500, they will pass the test with the EA, expert advisor, which is AI, and then they'll manage your account. They'll manage your account They have it programmed to where it meets what the actual firm requires on a consistent basis. That's what they've been doing. And sometimes it does a lot better. So just saying, they don't promise you that it's going to go up, but they do let you know that it has delivered higher ROIs than what's been advertised. So, and that comes with everything. The market dictates that, but they have it programmed, right? So they don't go outside the boundaries of what the prop firm wants them to do. So with that being said, this is where I got the 48% or more, right? 48% or more every single month on your money. So if you give them the $2,500 and they get you a $200,000 account, which you do all that, they don't touch that. That's something that you actually apply, you make the payment, and then you send them the information. They'll go ahead and set up the bot. It does the test. You can see it already in MT4. All that happens, boom, 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 boom. As soon as you pass, guess what happens? Or they pass. Then they're going to manage your account. So they're going to take that AI, they're going to tweak it to whatever specifications of the prop firm, and then bang, let it go. 30 days later, guess what? You get paid. They said they had never had a problem with that. Ever since they've been working this thing, they just really been fortunate. They only work with a couple of firms, so those work. And that's why we're able to go ahead and get on board. Now they just brought in 2 or 3 more that they have good relationships with. They've been testing out. Everything works good. So we're happy about that. Now, the actual broker that handles the funds for the traders and the firms that they've been working with is called 8Cap. 8Cap. And 8Cap has a history of doing some good things. They're licensed out of Australia and Bahamas, so legit. But the nuts and bolts here. If you're serious about winning with some passive income with a legitimate operation, you can pay with crypto, or you can pay with USD, credit card, or bank transfer, whatever. You can make it happen. $2,500, pass the test, and it gets you the $200,000 account. Then they are trading with the $200,000, other people's money. The firm wants to make money, so they hired a trader to do that. You do it by EA or automated, expert advisor or AI. They don't care. They just want you to make money. So that thing is growing for them. Then there's a split. There's a 50-50 split on the profits, right? So you putting in 2,500. I'm already telling you that split, right? After all the payments are out, you're going to earn about 48% of that split. Okay, so you're 48%. Now this 2 to 4% off of that 200,000. So you already know if it's 4% and it's $200,000 account, then that's $8,000 for that month. But you're getting about 48% on your 2,500. Okay, so still 2 to 4%, and you're getting 50%, and then you have to split that with the firm that the agent that's passing the test and working their bot is trading for you, right? Because you're just sitting back collecting. They're doing that. They're making sure that thing works. They're making sure that the bot is doing what it's supposed to do. So boom, hands off, hands free. Set it and forget it type. So with that being said, off your 2,500, you're making about 48%, right? So that's about $1,250. So you may make about $1,250, maybe $2,000. Now, guess what happens? You only put in 2,500. The next month, guess what happens? You in the green. So you literally have 1 month and a half, no more than, because if the bot does 3%, which is between 2 and 4, if it does 3%, then you're going to make about $1,250, right? That's your 2,500. So the maximum is 2 months. 2 months is your risk. That's it. 2 months is your risk. You're trading, the AI is trading, not you personally, but the AI is trading because you're paying them to do that. The AI is trading for you, right? You pay $2,500, they pass the test, the AI trades for you a $200,000 account. After 2 months, you are breaking even and now it's all profit. You are profiting for 10 months out of the year, hands down, hands off, nothing that you have to do other than make sure that in the split that you get from the company, the property firm, proprietary firm, you're sending that 50% over to the agency for trading for you. Now, of course, if you don't send the money, then they can stop the buy. So, of course, it behooves you to send the money to the agent, right? So that's how that works. So that's why the split comes down to about 1,200, is because that's your 50%. Now, and on top of that, let's say that after you break even, you want to add 200,000. Guess what? You can purchase another one. Yes, you can, 2,500. You can do it all over again. Now you got 400,000 working for you. Oh, 2 more months go by and you want to do it again? Yep. Now you can purchase another one. This is all from the same prop firm. Now you got 600,000 working for you in this prop firm, but they got 2 others. Now, if you want to expand that out, you want to make more, then you can purchase from another prop firm that they have. Guess what? You can do that and do that 3 times. So instead of only having 600,000, now you can have, wait a minute, 1.2 million. That's crazy. But you can do that if you so desire. Guess what? None of it has your hands on it. It's all hands off. And this is crazy powerful. And they work. A lot of these things don't work. A lot of people got some problems out there, but this one has been in business for about 3 to 4 weeks, public, right? Because previously they've been doing it for about 2 years, and then 5 years trading, 2 years tweaking that bot, and then they pushed it out there for about 6 months or so before they even went public, and been making and earning and doing their thing. So 3 weeks, over 500 clients, and they've never failed a challenge. That's crazy. And they're getting paid ever since. So that's a track record right there. So to me, that makes sense. And all I can do is ask you to take a look at this thing and let's come on board. Let's make it happen. Because I just don't want to look, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there. All I want you to do is win. That's what I want you to do, is win. Now, for straight up transparency, yes, there is an affiliate system to it. They have set that up because they want to bring more people into a quality environment. Therefore, they are going to give you a little percentage, and that's on the profit side. So, I mean, you're just not taking anything out of your pocket, right? It's from the profit side. So I like that. All the profit, then everybody gets paid. So that's what's up. So if you're out there and you do have an organization, you got, a team, or you got some numbers, and you feel like 2,500 is a reasonable amount, I think it's crazy reasonable. Oh, and by the way, you can do 2,000, or you can do 1,500 if you can get it in before the end of April 3rd. But if you have to go past April 3rd because you're just not set up right now, then it's going to be about $2,000 for the $100,000 account, and it'll be $3,000 for the $200,000 account. But if you can get in before the end of April 3rd, then that's a $2,500 for a $200,000 account that will be traded for you, bringing you about 3 to 4% every single month, $6,000 to $8,000 a month return on that 2,500. So that's about a 240%, 240 plus percent ROI on that 200,000. But off your 2,500, it's about 48%. All right. This is every month. This is, man, I ain't seen nothing easier than this. And that's why I felt like I need to reach out to you. I really wanted to get this information to you. And I had to do it today, and it's late, and it's real late, but I really wanted to get that to you. So all I can do is hope that you hear me and you want to change something in your life. And this right here might be the right time to do it, right? Get in touch with me. I'll give you all the details that you need. Hit me up on my Telegram. Definitely subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do another one of these tomorrow. I just want everybody to get this information as soon as possible because you definitely can win with this one. All right. So that's what's up. Excuse me. And I just want you to know that if you need more details on this, we got a couple of good videos with the founder. They just did another Zoom call today to make sure people, got the latest information. A lot of moving parts and things changing. He did have a deadline for Saturday that he wanted to go ahead and, raise the fee because of the challenges that they're having. And there's some fees for things that they need to do that's going up too. So, hey, we understand that's going to happen. And they said, look, we'll give you a couple more days because it is a weekend. So that's why they give it us till the end of April 3rd, which is Monday night. So just definitely take a look at this. All the information is on my Telegram group. I'll put all that information in the description. I'll try to put it maybe in the comments, make it easy for everybody to find. just take a look at it. Take a look at it. And so I can feel good about what I'm delivering to you. That's all I want to do. Make sure you get the right stuff. All right. Hey, look, that's my time. Definitely get in touch with me, get more information, get the information so that you can make an educated decision. That's all you need to do. Right. And then it's up to you. Right. This is no financial advice, no investment advice. This is Rashid Hill, crypto consultant. And I'm here to reduce risk and increase your profits. That's what I do. All right. Peace. And I'll see you on the next one. Mm-hmm.